di kuartal kedua, tapi kita harus potong sejenak ini karena kita harus menyaksikan opening bell ceremony terlebih dahulu yang dilangsungkan dari main hall Bursa Efek Indonesia. Selamat menyaksikan.
Of CMB Securities as a President Director there, Pak Cyril Nur Hadi, my former colleague and also President Commissioner of Mandiri Sekuritas, Pak Andi Brahatami Harja, my former colleague from Mandiri Sekuritas, Pak Bowo, Pak Harold, also my junior at Mangunilur High School. In a fast-paced financial industry, there has been an increasing demand for qualified and credentialed professionals with the right kind of capabilities for any specialized job in a competitive global arena. To meet these requirements, a number of financial certification programs and designations have been offered by prestigious institutions across the world. And one of them is the Corporate Finance Qualification, or CFQ. CFQ consolidates the knowledge and experience of leading experts in corporate finance. CFQ helps professionals to master a wide range of financial topics and provide them with skills and knowledge to run and monitor an organization. It also has been recognized around the world as the highest level designation awarded in the specialist field of corporate finance. However, there are still a few number of corporate financial professionals with CFQ qualification certification in Indonesia. So it is a great news that this certification program is now open here in Indonesia. In this opportunity, on behalf of IDX, I would like to congratulate Fidelitas Institute, the Institute of Chartered Accountants in England and Wales, Indonesia, and the Chartered Institute for Securities and Investment, or CISI, for the launching of CFQ certification program in Indonesia. We believe practitioners working in corporate finance and related areas will happily welcome this program, as they now have more channels to deepen their fundamentals and gain recognition as a corporate finance professional, and therefore open up more opportunities for career development. Once again, congratulations to Fidelitas Institute, ICA, EW, and TC for today's launching. As a closing remarks, I wish you a good morning and hope that you will find the rest of this event informative and enjoyable. Again, thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat pagi.
Thank you, Mr. Laksono Widodo. Next is speech by Deputy Director for Department of International Trade of British Embassy, Mr. Robert Colley. The time is yours.
Thank you. Selamat pagi. Good morning, all. It's a great pleasure to be here this morning to witness for the first time in person the market opening at the Indonesian Stock Exchange. First and foremost, I would like to congratulate Fidelitas for the grand launching of the Corporate Finance Qualification and their appointment by the Chartered Institute for Securities and Investments, UK, to be their accredited training partner in Indonesia. The QFC is recognized around the world and establishes a higher level of expertise across international markets. Its training courses are developed from the demands of major corporate and financial clients and investors. For me, that means it's fit for purpose and market approved. As the Deputy Director based in Jakarta for the Department of International Trade, this is officially my 4th week in Indonesia. Although I had the privilege to live in Indonesia in 2005 for 4 years, and I do now call this wonderful country a second home. Leading a team on trade and investment, I have come to understand that Indonesia has continued to offer many opportunities in a variety of sectors and shows no slowing down. In addition, we can say the same about the UK being rich in expertise and a global financial hub. Qualifications in professional development have always been one of its pioneering areas of expertise, providing internationally recognized qualifications to further develop and amplify professional skills in different sectors. Financial qualifications from the UK are some of the most recognizable accredited qualifications in the world, from professionals keen to develop their skills in finance and are best placed to secure quality employment on completion. Today marks a very special recognition for Fidelitas, launching the first in Indonesia for the QFC, known as Corporate Financial Qualifications. Having observed companies in various industries taking corporate actions such as joint ventures, including mergers and acquisitions, we've learnt that those companies essentially need to process or possess team members who are well crafted and have in-depth understanding of finance and the greater functions. However, excuse me, cases have shown, excuse me, I've been 4 weeks and already got the tickly cough. Yeah. Cases have shown the higher level of competencies within corporate finance in Indonesia have some catching up to do compared to neighbouring countries. Fidelitas see this as a great opportunity to amplify and provide expertise to develop these skill sets within the market to compete internationally. With this, we hope to see more and more professionals, including CEOs, CFOs in Indonesia, continue to escalate their skills and pursue continuous professional development and become future and ongoing role models, champions for the next generation of financiers. It's essential that we support professional qualifications that provide the same understanding and perception between professionals and business entities, bridging the gap across sectors, especially the corporate finance field, which is aligned with today's launch. This global standard qualification can support and induce the cooperation of mobility between Indonesia and British institutions, as well as individuals in the corporate finance field, thus increasing trade and business between our two countries. My new second home. Once again, congratulations to Fidelitas on the grand launching of the corporate finance qualification. Wishing you, on behalf of the Embassy and personally, all the success for the future. And I'd just like to add that 15 years ago, I really wanted to come here and do this, and I can't believe I'm back with the privilege and honour to do it. So thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Robert Colley. We will have the pressing of the touchscreen at exactly 9 a.m., so we still have a few minutes before the pressing of the opening bell. Fidelitas Institute, in cooperation with the Indonesian Corporate Finance Society, along with the Institute of Chartered Accountants England and Wales, and the Chartered Institute for Securities and Investment, are organizing a grand launching event for the corporate finance qualification at Indonesia Stock Exchange today. The CFQ program is a joint program between the CISI UK and the Institute of Chartered Accountants England and Wales that focuses on developing practical and transactional skills required to plan and initiate corporate action. This event is supported by the Government of the United Kingdom through the British Embassy in Indonesia. The Deputy Director for Department of International Trade of British Embassy, Mr. Robert Colley, has just presented and delivered a speech to open the grand launching event. The event will start by networking and breakfast and then opening bell, and also will be continued with the symbolic awarding ceremony of the CFQ designation. And the event will be continued with a brief explanation about CFQ and also a panel discussion with the theme of development of the corporate finance profession, followed by question and answer session. We still have a few minutes before 9 o'clock, which is the opening of trading in Indonesia Stock Exchange. The pressing of the touchscreen will be done at exactly 9 a.m. and we would also like to invite all the audiences to count together from the count of 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a very quick quiz question for you. which was one of the Prime Ministers in the UK, had a slogan, education, education, education. If you can guess that, you get a free cup of coffee.
Ladies and gentlemen, we still have 2 minutes before the opening of trading ceremony today at the main hall of Stock Exchange. The trading ceremony today will be opened in regards to the grand launching of the corporate finance qualification. After the opening trading ceremony, we will have an awarding session of the CFQ certification, and it will be continued with the panel discussion in main hall of Indonesia Stock Exchange. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll have 1 minute exactly before the opening of trading ceremony today in Indonesia Stock Exchange. We would like to invite Mr. Robert Colley to be ready in front of the touchscreen. Seconds to go. Ladies and gentlemen, please count together at the count of 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And with the opening of the bell, the trading in IDX is opened in regards to the grand launching of the corporate finance qualification.